Hello and welcome back to Sorare. So today guys, I've got 6 card rewards to open and some ETH and of course some Sorare coins. So make sure you stick around to see what I get in all these reward openings on this video today. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you've not signed up to Sorare yet, why not give it a go? Sign up using the link below, you'll get a free limited card and also you'll get to draft your common teams as well to start entering the competitions for free. So guys, let's kick off then and let's go into these rewards. What I'm going to be doing this week, I'm going to be doing it slightly different. I am going to be clicking on this claim button in a moment, but I'm going to go through each reward and the lineup that won that reward as well, and the overall place in the leaderboard for each competition as well for these rewards. So let's go ahead and click the claim button then. So this is the Sorare coins first of all, so we'll quickly claim those. So here we go then. How many have we got? 4,160 of the Sorare coins. Now, I've also got the cap 240 limited threshold as well. I reached that with the following team. So here is the team then that got me over the threshold. 278 points overall in the end, with Mignale unfortunately not keeping a clean sheet but making a lot of saves in this game, so he got a respectable 56. Fukamori got 48, so not the best. Comes had a good game though for Ghent with 64.9. No goal and assist as well there, so he's done well there. Still life in the old dog yet. Djouba continued his fantastic form at his new club, scoring and assisting in a 3-2 victory for Lokomotiv Moscow. And Drussi had one of his quieter weeks in a 2-0 loss against Houston Dynamo, but still got me over the 250 threshold though and picked up that ETH. So we'll go ahead and open that now. So there we go, 0.027 ETH to add to the kitty. So next up then guys, we'll go with the lowest reward first of all, which is this tier 4 limited. That was won by this Challenger Europe Limited team. So I had Gavenkin goal for his new club, Kasim Passer. Didn't manage to keep a clean sheet unfortunately though, so only got 34 points. He was probably the weakest link in this lineup of some strong scores. 61 for Nagdu. Hong got a respectable 73 with no goal or assist, which is very promising. Captain Cupers was on the score sheet, which was good, 107 points for him, and 81 points for Cerny, who got the assist for 20. Now that's bagged me the tier 4 limited. So let's go ahead and see what this is then guys. So it's a Welsh player, defender. I don't know that badge. It looks like it's a Scottish team. Livingston, is it? So Morgan Boys. Now I don't know much about him, but he's only 21, so that's probably a bonus. So here he is on Sorare. He's only 21, does play for Livingston. Going for around £1.47 at the moment. Let's have a look at some of his scores. What I like to do with the youngest players, I do like to see what the scores are when they're getting starting minutes. So a couple of decent scores here for a youngster. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I'll dig a little deeper on this guy, but he's only 21. It's always tempting to keep these guys who are on the younger side, especially at the current limited prices, so one that I might keep. So, moving on then. The next one is the Tier 3 Limited. And this was won in the Champion Europe Limited Division for 170th place finish. So here's the team that got me the Tier 3 Limited then. So I was 11 points away from a Tier 2 here actually as well. So good performances here from this team though. 85 points from Szczesny, who got a clean sheet away to Inter Milan. So that was a fantastic result for Juventus. A disappointing 51 from Danilo in a 1-0 victory. You would have thought he would have scored better here. Alberto got 60 for Lazio in a 1-0 win. Sakagny got a goal here of 89 points for Lazio. And Aspas also scored. He was my captain, coming away with 92.3 points. And that's got me this Tier 3 limited card. So let's see what we'll get here then, guys. So it's a Spanish player, midfielder, for Lazio, Luis Alberto. So this guy was actually one of the players that's won me this reward. So that is very ironic. But yeah, fantastic reward that. Is a fantastic player, Alberto, to be fair. I think his price has been a little bit suppressed due to him not always starting for Lazio, but he's certainly a good player when he is starting for Lazio. He's getting some good scores. He's going for around £12 at the moment. Let's just have a look at his scores overall. So as you can see, when he's starting, he's coming away with some decent scores there. Not too bad. And he is capable of these really peak scores as well in the 80s and 90s. And even some 100s in there as well. So yeah, that's a decent reward there for a tier 3. Happy with that. Next up then, we'll move on to this tier 2 reward. And this was for the Cap 270 division. So here it is the Cap 270 team. A new signing in this team as well, who was my captain, and that was Stephen Begwas. Recently picked him up because I thought the price was looking too cheap. He got 122 points there with the captain bonus as well. He got an assist in this game in a loss for Ajax 3-2 against Feyenoord. Jesus Ferreira scored in this game for Dallas, 79 points for him. 59 for Mukhtar, so a bit of a quiet game for him in a loss against New England. Imane had a solid performance here with 69.3. 0-0 draw for Kawasaki. And of course, Rung Song, who is the goalkeeper for Kawasaki, got me the 80 points with a clean sheet and some saves in there as well. So this has got me a tier 2 limited, 23 away from a tier 1. So let's see what we get here then, guys. So it's is that Kosovo forward for Mallorca? It's Vedat Mariki. Now he's pretty good, I think, in terms of a forward. Let's have a look at him. So here he is. Yeah, he's not doing too bad really for a forward. He's going for around £21 at the moment as well. He's only 28. He's got a very long contract with Mallorca as well. Let's have a look at some of his scores. So some fantastic scores here. Really good actually. He still seems to be scoring plenty of goals as well on favourable fixtures for Mallorca. So he's looking at a decent option here. He also seems to be getting minutes for Kosovo as well. Now that is really handy with the international break coming up. Hopefully I'll be able to utilise his card straight away. So really pleased with that. A tier 2 reward. Can't really argue. So next up we've got another tier 2 limited, guys. I will be saving the tier 2 rare till last, of course. But next up we've got the tier 2 limited. This was for finishing 12th in the Legends Challenge League. So here's the team that won it then. So we've got Mikawa here for Kobe, 62 points there and a clean sheet and an impressive away win there, 1-0. Then I've got Sam Brotta, who's obviously taking the highest points from the highest scoring defender in the Juventus game of 61. Then I've got Brian Laudrup, who's going to be taking the highest score from the Bayern Munich player, so that's 86.8 for him. Mascherano as well for River Plate. He took the highest scoring midfielder points for the River Plate match, and that was 87 there. Got an assist as well. And 2 goals here for Tanane, 88.2 points for him, and a 3-1 win for Nek Nemanja. I was actually 0.36 points away from a tier 1 limited as well, guys. But overall, this is looking good. This should be a decent tier 2 limited here, with me not being too far away from that tier 1 reward. So let's see what I get then, guys. Here we go. So it's Japan player, forward, for... Oh, it's Furuhashi for Celtic. Now that is an absolutely fantastic pull, I think, that, guys. I'm sure you'll agree. He's banging in the goals for fun at the moment for Celtic. That is a really, really good pull. So here we go. I've actually got his rare card as well. I had it for a number of years now. So his £34 is going for at the moment. That's good. He's only 28 still as well. And as you can see, he's got some really good scores. Not much AA. Well, pretty much non-existent AA. But he is banging in those goals. So yeah, he's capable of getting these 60s and 70 scores for Celtic. And obviously in the future, when he gets a little bit older, he probably will more than likely return to Japan, where I'm sure he'll continue to bang in those goals. So yeah, not bad. £34 is going for at the moment as well. So that's a really decent pickup there for that tier 2 reward. Right now, guys, let's move on to the Star Limited. But before that, we will claim the money as well from this Champion Asia 3rd place finish on Sorare. So we'll have a look at this first. This is the ETH. So this is a nice 0.0822 ETH, which at the time of recording is worth around £118. So really, really pleased with that. I've also got this Star Award to pick up as well, of course. And let's have a look at the team first of all before we open this star reward. So here we go then. This is the team that won me this star reward. As you can see, I went for 2 defenders in the end for Ulsan Hyundai. Well, I thought I had a really good fixture at home to Suwon FC. Yunwoo kept a clean sheet for them as well, so that was 86.6 points for him. Youngwon was a really good score, 94.7. He's been scoring well recently. And I knew Youngwoo was capable of getting better scores than he has been towards the end of last season. And he's certainly shown that here, with a goal as well that of course helped. And he got 103.7 points. Notsuda was quiet again, 61 for him. He's had a bit of a disappointing start to the season. And Mitsuda got the assist here. He was my captain, 87.2 points for him. And this has got me the tier 0 limited, and of course the tiers I've just claimed. I was only 7.22 points away from second place and 22 points away from top spot. But overall, really happy with this podium finish. So let's see what I get here, guys, in the star limited card. So let's see what we get here, guys, in the star limited card. Here we go. So it's a Korean player, a goalie for Ulsan Hyundai. It's Hyunwoo for Ulsan Hyundai. So that's another Hyunwoo that I'll own there. So another copy. So there's actually 2 players here that I've got 2 copies of now. So Luis Alberto and Youngwoo. I probably will definitely sell these 2. But overall, I think that's a decent pickup there for the star limited card. Okay guys, on to the big one now, and that is of course this tier 2 rare. This was a finishing 13th place in the Champion Europe Rare Division. And this is the team that got me to this 13th place finish. So I've got Mandanda in goal, who had a fantastic performance away to PSG with 98 points. 65 from Yuri, that was impressive as well, in a 3-1 away win. Pellegrini was again quiet, but he still managed to pick up 61 to be fair to him. But he's not having the best end of the season for Roma. Maximilian Arnold didn't score or assist here unfortunately, but he still got 65, which is 84 with a captain bonus. And the star man was Alexis Sanchez with 2 goals in a 2-1 win against Reims. So that was a really fantastic performance by him, which bagged me 103 points. This team was a bit of a one that I put together because I didn't think this team would actually do anything, especially with Mandanda being away to PSG. But he seems to be finding his form now, Mandanda, at his new club with some recent clean sheets. Alexis Sanchez also was on fire as well. 2 goals within about 20 minutes, I think it was. Secured the reward, a tier 2 rare, 16 away from a tier 1 actually. So this should hopefully be a decent tier 2 rare. So let's see what we'll get here then, guys. Here we go. So it's an Italian defender for Napoli, Di Lorenzo. That is absolutely fantastic. What a fantastic reward that is, guys, for a tier 2. I've already got Mario Rui, although he's not playing that much. Di Lorenzo generally plays most of the games for Napoli, so that is an absolutely fantastic reward there. Let's have a look quickly at his price and his stats on Sorare data. So here we go then. It's going for around £367 at the moment. That is the floor price. But as you can see from his average scores, he's an absolutely fantastic player. I'm really pleased with this result. I did need some European defenders as well in my rare teams. So this is obviously a fantastic addition. And if we look at his scores, you can see why I'm so pleased with this reward. It's absolutely fantastic. Some fantastic scores, some fantastic 8-8 as well. So what a reward this is, guys, for a tier 2 rare in the Champion Europe Division. That is absolutely fantastic. Really pleased with these rewards, guys. I'm sure you'll agree I've got some really good pickups here this week. Really fantastic game week for me. I'm certainly not one of the biggest galleries on Sorare, but this is certainly a really good week for Sorare Assist FC. So that's fantastic, guys. And obviously, Di Lorenzo was the icing on this fantastic cake. I'm really pleased with this reward. It's definitely going to go into my teams. There's probably a couple of players here that I might be able to use in the international break. These 2 here. So that's certainly something that I needed. I was a little bit short in terms of international players. Okay guys, that was the end of this video. I'm sure you'll agree I've got some fantastic rewards this week. I hope you guys picked up some stunners as well, like Di Lorenzo. Good luck in the upcoming game week. We've got the international window now to get through, unfortunately, but it won't be long before club football's returning and the good times rolling again on Sorare. Okay guys, if you did like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, sign up using the link below. You will get a free limited card when you buy your first 5 cards on auction. You'll also get to draft your Premier League team as well, if you did wish to do so, and get your common cards to start entering the free-to-play tournaments today and start your Sorare journey. Okay guys, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you again soon.